Hey, Ethan. All right, I'm going to show you what I'm doing with this. I put in your piano track. Next step can be, this is how you would use Soundtrap for it. So I played a really bad bass line, and I actually didn't use a piano to do it. I just used my keyboard mouse. So all of the stuff is out of alignment. Right, see how this terrible is? So I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to lengthen it. That's how easy it is to work on bass in here, or to work on subs. That's a little bit late, so I'm going to move it a little bit earlier. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to repeat the process. Lengthen that guy. That was too early, so you can do it with the keyboard too. Bring this one in too. See how those sound together. Lengthen this guy as well. Sounds better lengthened. That one's late, hear it? So instead I'm going to match it up. Now I can look at this, right? This is called a piano roll, but I can also match it with what's going on up here. So this is your biggest thing. Can I make this bigger? Let's see if I can. Yeah, I don't think this does anything. Automatic grid. Let's see. How can I make this bigger? I can't. So if I bring this up so you can see it a little better, that helps. Okay. So this way I can see how they line up. So this is like a point where you're doing a chord change. So these should line up with it, right? It's still a little bit late. I like it a little bit earlier. So yeah, there. Okay. Now it's going to get worse, right? Because I was just making up crap. So I'm going to take that out. I just hit X to take things out. What I want you to do is to play around with this. Yeah. They should match up. So if I put it here like that, it's probably going to match. And I started getting silly. I started doing a rhythm. I don't like the rhythm. So I can take out just as quickly as I put in. Right? So really, they should visually look the same if I'm doing a repeated pattern. So I could actually copy and paste them too. So I'm going to try to do that to show you how that works. It's a little bit of a sticky process, but it can work. So I highlight those, hit copy, and then I go to where I think it's going to begin, right? Right about here, and I paste. We'll see if that actually works or not. You just have to get lined up. Not bad if I say so myself. Okay. There, I said you had a change of a note, and I heard what you're doing, so I'm going to bring that out too. And again, trying to match it up with what's happening in your piano. I was a little bit late. So I could do the same thing where I copy those three if it's a repeated pattern. Yeah, that's a bad note. Take that sucker out. Now extend this guy. See what happens. I kind of guessed where you were going. Then I lost it. So it's actually that note. So then again, I'll line this up. That goes right next to it, right? So it matches with this. Let's see how they sound together. That's a little bit early. Hear that? And that is this high one up here has a C sharp. So let's see how that sounds. All right, bring it over a little bit because you had a little bit of a delay. And then you went down. I like that note. That was cool. That was a little bit late. This is assuming you want bass in here too. I'm just showing you how you start to make up a line. That was kind of on top of it. And you could extend that. You could also make it kind of fade over time a little bit. You can decrescendo it a little bit. Bring this here. Make sure they match up. There's a fake note. Okay. All right, there. Please don't shelter. All right. Good falsetto, man. All right, so that's what we have so far. So then I come up here where it says clean jazz, and I put in clean jazz bass. You can hear that. And here I'm going to put unfinished business. I'm going to say Ethan, vocal, and piano. All right. And I know that these are scratch tracks, but I just wanted to kind of show you a little bit of how Soundtrap works. Then you can also add new tracks. I'm going to bring this down here. All different kinds. A different vocal line, a different piano line, drums, brass, woodwinds. You get to play around with all of this, right? So it sounds like your track is going to be a ballad. Whether or not it has percussion, we don't know yet. But this can start giving you an idea of how your sound might get fleshed out. So keep working on the vocal and the piano. If you can, try to put down a piano track separate from your vocal, and then put down a vocal track and see if we can get 1, 2, 3. So the bass line and a piano line and then a vocal line. Great job.